Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish and welcome back to Baldur's Gate, where our party is getting ready to tackle their very first real dungeon encounter. Now, of course, we've been to the Knoll Stronghold, we've been out in the wilderness, we've ducked our heads into a few caves. That's not quite the same thing. The Naskhel mines are underground, which I feel like is not mandatory, but is perhaps a strong character trait, a commonplace character trait of dungeons when you think of the word, the big D word, the big D. When you think of the big D.
You have but to ask.
There are tunnels, there are going to be enemies, there are going to be some traps. Let's see how we do. I think let's start by heading to the left. That's the closest edge to the map, as you can see here.
You're a queer fellow.
Ah, right off the bat. Good.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, nothing here. Let's let them get back in formation so that Imowen and Denny here are in the back. There we go. We've got to keep an eye out for things like other barrels, other little stuff that we can grab treasure out of. But mostly what we have to keep an eye out for is danger. Hello, Miner Leslie.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Lots of walls, everywhere they are. No room to breathe. No room to breathe. They said they paid excellent wages, they did. Didn't say anything about little holes, did they? No, space is too small, they are. Space is too small.
Are you good, Leslie? See, he just repeats it.
What, don't you see the walls? Walls everywhere.
Unfortunate.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
Gosh.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
There you go, in case you didn't hear it the first time. Corey's not doing great.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
Ooh, okay. 3 for 3. I don't think they are. I don't think they're good. I mean, we all know mining is a dirty business. It's not enjoyable. It's not safe. It's not hygienic, for sure. I don't know that iron mining down here would be that awful. It may have something to do with the fact that, remember, we have some clues, right? See, like, there have been problems. The ore we've been pulling out of this place has been crumbling almost as soon as it's cast. And what about the miners?
They keep disappearing one by one. I'm missing 4 right now. In the last few weeks alone, we've buried at least 5 others.
Okay, not good news. And, remember, we found this, right? Contaminated iron. Looks to be coated in some sort of toxic substance. Maybe that's what's causing the iron to become brittle. But maybe that's not all it's doing. If it's a toxic substance, it can't be good for the miners, right? The people that are handling it.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
A visitor. Oh, glorious day. We don't get many down here, as you can imagine. Are you going to be going down into the mines? If so, could you return this dagger to Kylie? He dropped it when he went into the mine the other day, and I haven't seen him since.
Well, sure. I mean, we are definitely going into the mines, so why not?
Thank you so much. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay. If we see Kylie, we will definitely give him back that knife. What's in here? Another dagger. Okay, we'll leave that then. Let's see. Let's go left again.
What you want?
Good. She is still
What is
detecting
it this
traps.
time?
When she
I shall
levels up
attend to it
again,
in
we
a
need to
trice.
put more points in that. Okay, that just dead ends. Yeah, you know, I mean, it could be completely natural, or... Ah, look at this. Kobold of you to assume that everything was okay.
Oh,
That everything
I
is as
must
it's supposed to
really
be.
not end this.
Why are you up here? Don't go there. Oh, there we go. Some arrows and a lynxeye gem. Remember we saw kobolds outside, right? Ambushing people, chasing them. And what did I tell you then? That kobolds are not really very strong, right? They're not big, they're not powerful. They live underground, and they tend to trap things and lure people into them rather than fight them head on. Some more contaminated iron. Let's see. Let's try down here. Ah, here we go. This goes into the lower mines. So we'll come back there. That should be marked on our map. Is it not? No? Okay. Well then. Since, much like Betrayal and Antara, they have provided us with this robust map note system, let's make use of it.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Go for the eyes! Ask!
More gold and arrows? Sure. We love floor cash. We love ammo. What was I about to say? I have no idea. Miner Bob. Say hi to Miner Bob, everybody.
Leave us be. 'Tis much work to be done.
I love how his voice line is, "Leave us be," but his text is, "Finally, someone has come to save us." Yeah, what's going on down here? Yeah, I know what's happening. What do you want to know? Have you heard about any creatures in the mines? We've heard about missing miners. We've heard about the ore. Tell us about creatures.
Just the dragon is all. Haven't actually seen him, but what else could kill all those miners?
A dragon in the mines? Inconceivable. Listen. This is Dungeons and Dragons. Where you get one, you get the other. Where there's smoke, there's fire, Jim.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
Hello there. There's something you want?
Yeah, what's been going on?
Didn't you know? The mines are haunted. Ghosts of all those that have died in the mines are here to kill us all. They said they'd spare me. Liked me, they did. Could see it in their beady little eyes.
Ghosts don't... Like, beady little eyes is not a known quantity of ghosts.
Of course I saw something. Had a nice long conversation with the little chap. Would have asked him to stop haunting us too if the supervisor hadn't kicked me. Said I was sleeping on the job. Can you imagine?
Well, I can now. Miner Marvin is overworked. Or perhaps he saw a kobold. Miner Dilac? Dilac?
Oh, dark down here.
Well, yes, it is underground.
What? Oh, it's just another fool here to save us. Go ahead. Try to rid the mines of all their evil and get yourself killed like the last couple.
Last couple what?
Adventurers, you idiot. You think you're the first to try and save us all? Not likely. Not gonna be the last, I'll wager, either.
Okay, so we know something else now. We're not the first adventurers to come down here and try to change things for the better. And it hasn't worked out well so far. Maybe we'll fare a little better. After all, we are protagonists. Let's head down to the lower levels and see if we can discover anything else. That does it for the top level, as you can see.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Boo agrees, I'm sure.
It shall be as you wish.
Uh-oh. Minor Belden is screaming. They're coming! The yipping demons, they're everywhere! Save me! Okay, we shall protect you from any harm, right? We haven't been dramatic in a while. But there they are! There they...
Let's give them a right thrash.
Oh! Oh! The first thing that they do is shoot Belden.
Really not in this.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Now, I'm not sure that there's a realistic way to save him without cheating. Or without just, like, the kobolds roll very badly and they miss those shots. But as soon as they spawn, the first thing that they do is shoot at Belden. And I don't know that there's much you can do to change that, you know. Kind of is what it is. I don't know that you get anything from saving him. I think if he lives, he just runs off this way and despawns. If I remember correctly. So it would be, it's a lot of work and luck to save him for very little payoff. Hey, Omnia and Soldier. Why aren't you helping? Oh, there's a free spear. Right after we had to buy one, too. Okay, nothing that way. This map's, probably... this one's a little bit bigger than the upper level. Oop, I see some dead bodies, so let's go this way. That room stinks of plot. And also this one joins up and wraps around. Imoen. Imoen.
My blade will cut you down to size.
That's fine. That's so fine. More contaminated iron.
Yep.
Yes? You have but
Gotta
to
remember to
ask.
keep her detection turned on. There aren't a lot of traps down here, but there's a couple, if I remember correctly. Okay, now we'll go to this room. Let's see what there is to be seen. That's a lot of dead miners. Oop.
Let's give them a right thrash.
And one live kobold. 3 live kobolds. Well, that's par for the course with kobolds. They multiply quickly. That's probably my favorite Denahir line. For right, and I always am. It's very good. She's new, so we haven't gotten to hear a lot of her voice call-outs and responses and stuff, but she's pretty good.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Her only flaw is that she misuses some Middle English, but
you down to size.
you can't win them all.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
At least these kobolds go down really quickly.
I care not.
How may I be of assistance?
Okay, let's give these to Imoen. Also, there we go. Mince can carry all of this heavy metal. Okay, good. That frees us up to go over here. See what we can see. Nothing important, obviously.
You're a queer fellow.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Let's give them a right thrash.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Denahir, come back.
As well as I can.
See, like right here, sometimes she'll say things like, you know, whatever thy need. And like the way she's responding is, you know, whatever your need is, versus, you know, she doesn't need to say whatever thou needest. But sometimes she'll do this. She's got one or two lines where she's like, thy called, like that would be that is incorrect. That is grammatically wrong.
Yes. You have but to ask.
Oh, vial of mysterious liquid, you say? Now we're finding vials of mysterious liquid. Interesting.
What you want?
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
A new clue. So here we go. In addition to the contaminated iron, we're also now finding this. This potion contains a strange green substance similar to residue you have seen in some of the mining carts. The liquid inside appears to very slightly discolor iron that it comes in contact with, and is likely related to the mysterious plague that renders smelted weapons and tools brittle. The kobolds you killed must have tainted all the ore leaving the mine, though it is unlikely they would have concocted this plan themselves. Why would you drink this, though? Why would you do that? If you do, I think it just, like, damages you. I'm pretty sure it just poisons you. Let's see. Shall we continue in this direction and come back around, or shall we head left? Maybe let's go this way. Uh-oh. More dead bodies. Dead bodies everywhere. I love how there are Omnian soldiers down here in these little, like, alcoves with weapons in all of them, but they're not doing anything. Like, they aren't fighting the kobolds or anything. Like, why are you here? It's wasting taxpayer dollars. Just like American police. Alright, let's go this way and then we'll head back up. I want to connect these before we explore too much more. Just floor cache this time. Let's see what's in here.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
I love when his metaphors, like when he mixes his metaphors. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Okay, down this way.
Yep.
Forgot, however brief,
Yes?
combat does
attend to what you
deactivate her detection mode, so we have to keep turning it back on.
Dark down here.
Oh, hey! It's Kylie.
So dark down here.
You have my dagger. Thank you so much. I was getting nervous down here, being unarmed, with all the things going on.
Yeah, what about them things?
Kobolds. They're overrunning the place piece by piece. We used to see them occasionally, but now you can't go more than a few feet without kicking one of them on the lower levels. It's not so bad up here with the guards around. Still, I wouldn't get caught in the dark if I were you.
Alright, 200 experience points for no effort whatsoever. Can't argue with that. We love doing good deeds, and we especially love when they pay off.
You point, I punch. Squeaky wheel gets the kick. Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Minska's talky today. Anything good? No, okay. That is... Oh, we haven't actually identified that. It's just a +1 long sword. That's the one that Khalid had before we picked up Varskona last time. Do we have anything else that I might be forgetting? Okay, and he is full up. So just to give him a little bit of room. These don't weigh a lot. They're actually only 1 pound each. I accidentally gave those to Jin instead of Khalid. But they pile up quickly. Why am I grabbing them, you might ask? Because they're clues.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Okay. So the mine goes deeper. This is not the bottom. There are lower levels.
I care not.
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Let's see. Who's not carrying
servant
what?
as you direct.
There we go. We'll just take all of this tainted ore out of circulation. Jahira seems to be enjoying the new spear that y'all have given her.
Yes? You have but to ask.
More miners. Oh, and more kobolds. Let's get them before they get to the guys. You can see there the miners are running away like, uh-oh.
Really not in this.
Oh,
For the eyes, boo.
that's the first time anybody's been hit this whole time, and now Jin's been hit like 4 times in a row.
How may I be
As
of assistance?
usual. And us with no healing
What is it
magic.
this
We
time?
used it all before we came down here
I shall attend to it in a trice.
in order to get ready for this trip. It's alright, we can camp down here if we need to. Oh, I missed one. Don't do that. There we go. You'll need these. Methinks. Let's make sure... Okay. She's not too far down. I want to make sure that our artillery stays locked and loaded.
Can I help you? I can, but try.
Yes? You have but to ask.
You're a queer fellow.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Another dead end. I think this is the entrance to the next lower level, maybe. Or is it over there? No. Is that it? A dragon in the mines? Inconceivable. Are you sure that's not it? I swear I thought it was. Maybe we did already pass it. That's okay. We've cleaned out this level is the point. Oh, there it is. Okay. It was on that side. I wasn't 100% sure. This is where we found the kobolds, of course, that had the poison. Whoop. Missed a couple little bits of treasure there. Glad we came back. Alright, on to the next level. Let's see what awaits. This is going pretty well so far, don't you all think? Just a few kobolds here and there, right? Nothing to worry about.
You have but to ask.
Ah. Joseph's greenstone ring. Maybe that's Joseph. Here we go. This is where it starts to change a little bit.
Do you want to tell me a story about trollops and plugtails, please?
No. No, we're not doing that.
This way.
There we go. See, this is why it's very important to scout ahead. Because now we're starting to get into territory where the kobolds have set things up for us to stumble into. So that means slower going, but it also means more experience points, as you see when we disarm those traps. And she can ask as nicely as she wants, but I don't have any stories about trollops and plugtails. And if I did, we wouldn't have time for them. Okay, that seems to be the only trap here at the moment. Which way should we go? I'm thinking maybe over here because this is in the corner.
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
We'll leave this until we come back down that way so that I don't accidentally clear out some of the fog of war. Oh. That's a lot of kobolds. Ooh, that's a lot of kobolds. Suddenly, so many kobolds.
Let's talk. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes. Ask.
Let's
O omnipresent authority figure.
split up our attacks here.
Whatever they need.
What you want?
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Yes?
There we go. See, look at that.
Yes?
Can I help you?
Well, we're bound to sustain a few injuries.
All right. And I always am.
It shall be as you wish.
Yep.
Okay.
What is it this time?
I care not. This way.
Let's have her pick up all of these arrows. That's easier than moving them around. And if it's just cash or jewels anyway, we're probably going to give it to her, so. There we go. Stealthy.
An
Hide in
open
shadows
wound in
failed.
Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
Yeah, she's not a big fan of the mines, is Jaheira?
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
You can hear them sort of like yipping. You hear the little biting noises. Like those are the sounds Kobold makes because they're more dog-like in 2nd edition than they were, you know, in later editions.
You're a queer fellow.
There's almost a sort of,
I'm gone.
like they're almost like a different variety of goblin. Is kind of the way they're treated. They're like goblins, but smarter.
How may I be? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, that clears out that section. Let's head over here and see what we can find.
one, sir. Full plate and packing steel.
Nothing in there. Nothing. Probably just mostly... Oh, see, there you go.
So many places I would rather be.
I feel that, Khalid. That is why we look, because you never know when you're going to find something like a healing potion. Let's see, who could really use that the most? Probably Jaheira, actually. Either her or Khalid. She's got a reach weapon. Let's give it to him. There we go.
What you want?
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
For the fallen!
Oh, more kobolds. That's going to be the theme of this episode, in case you had not, in case you hadn't picked up on that. Just lots of kobolds. Oh, that was funny. Just a big dramatic pause as everyone readied their weapons, and then everyone attacked at once.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
Loot, loot, loot. There's not a lot, but it does add up.
I care not. This way.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. Anything else? Nope, this is a dead end. Alright. That's okay, those are useful. Because that means we know we can't go any further that way. Seems like common sense, but knowing where you can't go is often just as useful as knowing where you can go. Okay. Let's go back here, maybe? I think. Connect this central chamber. Because this goes around this way. I think that's pretty much the end of it. Yeah. Good. What do y'all think? Shall we go this direction to the south, or shall we go east? I think east maybe branches. There might be a room up here. And then, of course, this corridor is going to go along this way. This, I think, is going to lead us to... You can see there's the edge of a chamber or tunnel over there. I'm leaning east myself. Let's see. Let's see what we can see. Oh, and what we can see is kobolds.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
You can see the kobolds. Grr, grr. Snarl. Yip, 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 yip.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Now, because kobolds are not strong, I mostly am, like, focusing on one target at a time in order to get as much death on that target as I possibly can at a time. But you can also split them up.
What is it this time?
Because I have party AI off, they just kind of stand there a lot of the
I
times
shall attend to it in a trice.
if you don't give them new targets, and you have to remember that. It's not a big deal, but... Okay.
Can I help you? If none are better.
Ooh, that one had big cash. Doesn't look like any of these were actually archers. Which is fine. We have enough arrows for the rest of our lives, probably. I'm going to assume that belongs to the kobolds.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Oh, well, thank you. have more gems already somewhere? Aha. There, that way those will stack. I need to hang on to this because it's Joseph's greenstone ring.
Yes.
So you know that it's attached
You
to
have
somebody.
but to ask.
Oh, look here. Uh-oh. A chasm. Well, we call that a dead end since there's no bridge. Have these miners dug too greedily and too deep? Perhaps.
Oh, I thought really not in this.
Oop. Trap sprung. So I knew that there was a trap here, but she wasn't spotting it, and they're already shooting us, so it's like, well, might as well go for it.
Yep.
Less talk, more fight.
Go Ryan
Squeaky
with the
wheel
crowd,
gets
your
the
action.
kick.
How may I be? You have but to ask.
There we go. And what's this? Infra Vision. Well, that's a useful spell. Let's learn it. Ta-da! Especially because it's a second level spell, isn't it? I thought it was. Oh, no, it's a first level spell. Dark Vision's a second level spell in 5th edition is what I'm thinking. So there we go. We can see in the dark with that magic if we need it.
What is it this time?
Looks like Jaheira is the one who stepped on that trap. At least it's not self-resetting. It does seem to have just been the
My
single
blade will
trap.
cut you down to size. I care not. I am gone.
The mines are actually kind of to help teach you how to deal with things like traps,
You're a queer fellow.
Yes?
because this is the first time that really
You have but to
you should
ask.
probably have properly encountered them in the game and had to deal with them in a major way. So this is Baby's first dungeon.
My blade will cut you down to size.
It penalizes you
What you
for
want?
not taking your
I've
time
done
in
had
searching,
enough of this.
but not too harshly. So
Yep.
that way it lets them know. Or lets
may
you
I be
know
of
that,
assistance?
you know, like that's
You
how
have
you
but
need
to
to treat
ask.
dungeons from now on.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh,
Get 'em.
Art's really not in this.
Get them. There we go. Nothing special over
I care
here.
not.
I need to use the hotkey for her.
This way.
There is one, I swear. Ooh, there we go. Another scroll. What did we get? Shield. Pretty sure she already has that. Yeah. That just means it's a free cast.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Traps are usually going to be places that you have to go, such as that bridge, or they're going to be at intersections where you have a high chance of accidentally stepping on them. Ooh. On your way to somewhere else. Oh, good, good, good. Phew. That could have been worse. We hate ghouls. We certainly do.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes? It shall be as you wish.
You're a queer fellow, yes. Indeed, says Jin. Because ghouls with that nasty paralysis and their life drain ability, just, not our favorite foe to fight. Okay, let's look at the map again. Starting to get towards the bottom. Let's continue clearing out this section, I think. Uh-oh. Spoiders. Oop, and you saw that flash there. That was cold damage from Khalid because Varskona deals additional cold damage. We've come a long way since the last time we fought a bunch of giant spiders.
How may I be of assistance?
Uh-oh, okay, he did get poisoned, so let's see. We have, there it is, slow poison. That's not the same thing as cure poison,
What is it this time?
but it will help. It'll do in a pinch.
What you want? This way.
Yes? It shall be as you wish.
Okay, that's it down here. Yeah, see, that went a lot better than the first time that we fought a bunch of giant spiders. We have better armor, better weapons, more allies, just everything is going our way. Everything's coming up. Gin Eryk.
My spleen! How may I be of assistance?
I think we're going to have to actually drink a potion.
What is it this time?
Uh-oh.
Yes? You have but to ask.
Guys, gotta get those archers.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought really not in this.
Yes, oh,
There we go.
New point, I bunch.
I wish my ear.
See, like that. Thy wish my ear?
Yep.
Should be thou wishest my ear. Or thou wish my ear.
How may I be of assistance?
And every time she says that, it bugs me. But it's okay. Oof. Got pretty badly beaten up that time.
I care not.
Thank you, Imowen. I appreciate your concern
You
for our
forgot.
safety.
You're a queer fellow. I am gone.
Ooh. Did you see that? Some magic arrows. Think that is it. Can we identify these? I think these are arrows of fire. Well, we'll still let her hold on to them. But I'm pretty sure those are flaming arrows. Yeah, you can see because of their red and stuff, it's like the magic is color-coded in this game.
What is it this time?
That is in fact a
You have
river
but
of
to
lava.
ask.
Uh-oh.
Here
Ooh.
I need healing. Lest
Ooh.
I not survive.
That was nasty. I was not expecting that,
What you
actually,
want?
and Imowen totally did
I've
not
done
catch
had
it.
enough of this.
Ugh. We definitely need to, there we go. Definitely need to raise her detect traps. Okay. As if we needed to be told. It's the only door, but still. Okay, we've got a little bit left to go there, but I think first we probably need
Yes.
to rest. Oh, great. Free experience points.
For right.
Since we got interrupted, we won't get our spells back, but
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yep.
we get free arrows. We're gonna have so many arrows. She's not gonna have room for anything else. But at least we don't have to buy them. Not that they're expensive.
How may I be of assistance?
Oh my goodness.
For the fallen!
There's so many kobolds down here.
shall be as you wish.
Let us sleep. Oh my goodness.
Let's give them a right
Us
thrashing.
really not in this.
the eyes! Rusk!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, us really not in this.
All right.
Us really not in
My
this.
spleen! Alas, life's blood seeps out.
Let's go over here. We'll head this way where we're not standing next to the door to the next level. And maybe it will be easier for us to rest there. There we go. That's better.
What is it this time?
Nature's servant awaits. Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
How may I be of assistance?
Let's see. Got one more.
What is it this time?
There we go. Not full health, but certainly
You have but
better
to
than
ask.
I
nothing.
care not.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
We'll grab the stuff that they dropped. Get back
Gorion
over
would be
there.
proud of your actions.
Well, I hope so after all this.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Oh,
My spleen! Alas, my life's blood seeps out.
see, this is how kobolds work. There are traps all over the place.
You're a queer fellow.
They stand on the other side of one and shoot at you.
I've done had enough of this.
How may I be of assistance?
Making it very
I shall
difficult to
attend it in a
charge
trice.
them.
What is it? You have but to ask. Yes?
And yet I did
You have but
anyway,
to
knowing
ask.
what would happen.
How may I be of assistance?
The more fool me. It's alright, that's why we have healing potions, for when we run out of healing spells.
My blade will cut you down to size.
No trap here. Just an annoying kobold.
My
Let's give them a
blade will
right
cut you
thrashing.
down
Now
to
there
size.
actually might be a trap, but since we circled around, we're on this side of it, we should be mostly safe.
What you want?
Let's see if I'm right.
I'm gone.
I think that there's
What is
one
it?
there.
You have but to ask.
While she looks for it. Nothing? Okay.
Yes?
And it's important to keep in mind that just because Imoen doesn't find anything doesn't mean that there's not something. Seems like we actually are safe here, but we have to remember that. Her not finding it doesn't mean that the trap isn't there. One of the most terrifying things you can hear a dungeon master say, in fact, is, you know, roll to search for traps. Oh, you don't find anything. Because you find
Yep.
nothing is not the same as there's nothing to be found.
This way.
Very important difference. Oh, have we reached? Okay, we've got all the arrows we can literally carry. That's fine. In fact, we'll even leave some behind. Well, we'll fill her up and then leave some behind. Another necklace. We have so many arrows. There we go.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Okay, and one of you mentioned last time, I think it might have been Blunt, said Emerson's given us a day to conduct a search of the Naskhel mines. I doubt he would turn the guards on me for taking longer, though, because there's more dangerous things to worry about down there. So that's why it's okay to rest down here and that kind of thing. If we do take more than a day, it is all right.
It shall be as you wish.
Okay. Oops. So where are we now? Things are getting wild and weird and wacky down here in the Naskhel mines. Let's see what happens.
I care not.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
This room opens up. There's a lot of water here.
I need aid.
Ooh.
Right.
Someone's using flaming arrows. We saw those a moment ago.
My blade will cut you down to size.
What is this structure, you may be asking? Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. Here we go. You can see those are the same type of arrows, so they stack, even though they're unidentified. We don't know what they are, but... Does anybody else have arrows? No. Okay, good. We're not too stuffed.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes? I
There's
shall attend to it
something
in a
most
trice.
unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
Imoen gets it. Ooh. Unnatural indeed. Good, he went down fast. Good, good, good. They're worth quite a bit, too. 175. Where are we, by the way? Let's see. Okay. He needs quite a bit to level up to level 5. Khalid is getting there. Chihira. Imoen. Minsk. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. We're getting there. Now, there is a door here, but before we go in...
What you want?
How may I be of assistance?
Let's make sure that
It
we
shall be
have
as
the
you wish.
rest of the area scoped out, right? We want to know our escape route before we go into a cave within a cave. Seems pretty nasty. Caveception. I don't think there are any traps up here, but I'm still going to slow down a bit and let Imoen look. And the way that trap detection works is it's kind of like if you're within range of a trap. Ooh.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Gray oozes. These are our first oozes.
Let's give them
Nice.
a right thrashing.
Can be quite nasty, but we have magic weapons. Let's see, Minsk's weapon is unusable. Oh, because it's broken. Oh, dang it. We'll have to get him another one. Shit. I was about to say because they have resistance to non-magical weapons, but... Here we go. You can see that takes us out to the world map. Must have been a critical failure. Yep. Broken weapon. Ah, I hate that. Yes, they do. As do many enemies, in fact. Even I have that kind of resistance. IRL. Well, at least we have a +1 longsword for him to use. He won't use it well, but it's better than nothing. More kobolds.
You have but to ask. Let's give them a right thrashing.
Let's go up this way and make them come to us a little bit.
Heart's really not in this.
You can already probably tell he's not doing as well.
My blade will cut you down to size. Yep.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Anything? No, it doesn't look like anything. Look. What's going on here? We'll find out momentarily. Ah. Zahn. We can speak with Zahn. He just lets us wander around. Hoomst.
I thank you for my freedom, friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
I wish we could take Zahn with us, and in another playthrough maybe we would. Zahn is a very funny character, and he has a fairly interesting story as well. He's fun to have along. Or maybe he's not, it depends on your tastes, because Zahn is he's an elven mage, and he is... What's the best way to describe Zahn? Zahn has a lot of feelings. You might have already picked up on his tone. It was unbearable, waking each morn to the mud and rock instead of the rising sun. I am Zahn, a grey cloak of Evereska, and as proficient in the ways of magic as any man can be. If you be enemies of Mulahay, I would join your cause, hopeless though it is. It's hard enough trying to keep our hopes up without you to bring them down. Or another pair of hands can only help. Yes. But we have a wizard. Let's see. How did you get trapped here? Alas, I was sent to investigate the strange goings-on about this area, and I landed caged for seemingly hopeless weeks on end. I have not seen the sun, almost as long as I have not seen my home. Well, in that case, I don't want you in my group. How effective can you be if you were captured by this lot? We'll say this one, I think. Yeah, it's hard enough trying to keep our hopes up. I understand your decision, for the odds are surely insurmountable. I shall return unto Evereska and report of these dire straits. Yeah, we probably could have worked together, but I didn't like his manner. That's fine, he's free. So, Zahn can join you. He's a pretty decent wizard, and in his quest, he actually has access to a really cool item called a Moonblade, which is an elven thing. I'll let you look that up on your own, or maybe he'll join your party if you play Baldur's Gate.
What? How'd you get in here?
Tezok must have dispatched you, and my traitorous kobolds let you pass, didn't they? I knew I could not trust them. Armed as such, you have obviously been sent to kill me. By Cyric, not a measure of ore leaves these mines unspoiled, and I'm still to be executed. I'll not lose my head over this.
So he thinks we've been sent by Tezok. And by Cyric. Yes, he is a cleric of Cyric. Cyric is the god of lies and deception, so fitting that he would be in charge of spoiling the iron down here. But look at this. Look what a setup. He's got a throne down here. He's got some nice... He's got throw pillows. He's color coordinated. Dang. But let's see. Shall we be honest with him, or shall we play into the deception? We did just increase our charisma. Jin's charisma did go up thanks to that tome of leadership and influence. So we could probably play this either way. What do y'all think? Shall we play along and see if maybe we can pump him for information? Or shall we try to intimidate him and let him know that the forces of good have arrived and that his charade is over? I think either way, you might get access to at least some of the same information, although not all. We haven't gotten to really pull this kind of deception. We were honest before, weren't we, that we weren't Grey Wolf? Maybe let's play into it this time, and, yeah, one of them is certainly more dramatic, that's true. Which one, though? I feel like the second one is probably the melodramatic one. Thy head is in no less danger. Reveal thy treachery, and mayhap we will be merciful. Okay, alright, you want to go with the second one? Sure. Let's do it. Let's see what Mullahay has to say, then.
Tezok did not send thee? Then thou art dead. Help, my minions! Help!
Well, there you go. You wanted drama.
I care not. I am gone.
Okay.
Yes?
Whew. Let's see. We got kobolds. Down ya. Minsk is badly wounded.
You're a queer fellow. My blade will cut you down to
Ooh, that's a
size.
lot.
You've attacked.
Here we go. Let's see if we can stop some of them.
What you want?
Okay, there we go. They're entangled, at least. Khalid is held. Probably should down a potion. And then let's see. Let's make sure that Mullahay can't cast any spells.
Yep.
Speaking of which... he's currently held. That's good. That's good. Also... Oh, crud. Okay. Dang it. That's alright.
You have but to ask.
Here we go.
How
We'll
may I
take
be of
advantage of...
assistance?
We know what's about to happen.
The servant awaits.
There we go.
What is it this time? Yes?
Her armor spell takes longer to cast.
You have but to ask.
What? How'd you get it here?
Indeed, skeletons.
For the fallen! Whatever they need, as well as I can.
How may I be of assistance?
Here we go.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Let's see if we can catch them further away this time. There we go.
What is it this time?
They wish my ear.
Now notice this time as well, because she's leveled up. She's level 3, right? So this time, Denna here, she has multiple magic missiles because that spell scales as you level up, which we love. We love it.
Yes?
There we go.
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Let's see. What else we got? We got Spiritual Hammer. We got Bless. That's probably a good play.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, there we go. Mullahay is down.
Whatever they need.
Cool one, son. You point.
There we go. This is going a lot better.
Yes? How may I be of assistance.
There's...
What is it this time?
It's still casting Bless.
They wish my ear?
You're a queer. I've done had enough of this.
She's entangled. She can't get away. That's fine. Here we go. Let's switch to short swords. We've not gotten to do that yet.
More fight.
Where is Minsk standing? Okay, he's there.
You've attacked?
Can I help you?
Fallen!
Excellent. Good. Dead kobolds. Arguably best kobolds. Let's do Exaltation on Khalid.
What you want?
How may I be of assistance?
These skeletons. Boom.
What is it this time?
There we go.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
That'll help.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
It shall be as you wish.
Alright, almost got him. We're almost there.
Go for
It's
the
okay,
eyes.
let him run, let him run.
Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Forces them to run away. That's what Turn Undead does. If you're powerful enough, it can just destroy them. We're not quite powerful enough to do that yet. Okay, there we go. That's it. Emmeline is really stuck down there. That's alright. That was a good fight. You can't save until Entangle ends. There we go. Okay. I love how Molahay is just like, help my minions! Help! Like, I mean, that's the smartest thing, right? If you have minions. Oh, look at this. Oh, boy. We love it. Okay. One thing at a time. So, first of all... Does anybody need... Okay, we've got a large shield. Alright, let's give this magic stuff to Denna here and see if she can identify it. We've got gold. We've got chain mail. Nobody needs that. Yeah, no, we're good there. Mulahay's holy symbol. Represents the god Cyric. So there we go. And we've got 2 letters. My servant Molahay. I have sent you the kobolds and mineral poison that you require. Your task is to poison any iron ore that leaves these mines. Don't reveal your presence to the miners, or you'll find yourself swamped by soldiers from the local Omnian garrison. My superiors have recently hired on the services of the Black Talon mercenaries and the Chill. With these soldiers at my disposal, I should be able to destroy any iron caravans entering the region from the south and east. I don't want to deal with the iron coming from the Naskhel mines, so don't fail in your duty. Tazok. Okay. So yeah, the Flaming Fist are like neutral mercenaries, right? The Black Talons and the Chill, they're nasty folks. Famous mercenary gangs, the kind of people who'll do anything for money. Another letter. My servant Molahay. This is why he was upset, right? This is why he expected us to be agents from Tazok. Your progress in disrupting the flow of iron ore does not go as well as it should. How stupid can you be to allow your kobolds to murder the miners? With your presence revealed, you should be wary of enemies sent to stop your operation. Your task is a very simple one. If you continue to show that you can't do the job, you will be replaced. I will not send the kobolds you have requested, as I need all the troops I possess to stop the flow of iron into this region. With this message, I have sent more of the mineral poison that you require. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Baragost. His name is Tranzig. He'll be staying at Feldapost's Inn. Tazok. So, looks like we need to go back to Baragost to find more information, perhaps. Okay. But...
Yep,
It is certain that the death of Mullahay will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Naskhel.
Thank you, narrator.
But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the coastway.
Indeed. Thank you for that interruption. So there we go. Now we have new objectives. We are now in Chapter 3. Having plumbed the depths of the Naskhel mines, I should return to Baron Gaskill and inform him of the situation. I should also travel to Baragost and pay a visit to a man by the name of Tranzig, who should have interesting information for me. And from Mullahay's letters, I see that he had a superior named Tazok, to whom he communicated through an intermediary named Tranzig, who should be at Feldapost's Inn in Baragost. Excellent. Now, of course, we still have some quests here that we have not finished. The Tale of Captain Brage. Anyway, we'll figure that out. And since we're going to go back to Baragost anyway, we'll take some time and we will examine some of these other quests we have held over from Chapter 1 as well. We can return Zhurlong's boots. We've not really been using them, honestly. Have we? We have them, but the one time that we actually used stealth, it was like...
Yes, it shall be as you wish.
It didn't even work.
I care not. This way.
Okay, doesn't look like it's actually...
Cool one, sir.
like it's even locked. We'll let Khalid open
You
it.
have need of me? I can, but try.
Ooh, excellent. We'll replace the healing potions that we used. Also, look here, a potion of absorption. 790 gold. Well, that pays for our time down here. Ooh, a magic short sword. Bunch of scrolls. And there we go, Moonblade +3. So, this potent weapon was created by the smiths of ancient Myth Dranor. Moonblades are used in the long process of selecting a ruler for the Isle of Evermeet. A moonblade chooses its owner, and in the case of this sword, it has chosen the elf Zahn. Only Zahn can use this blade. Anyone else who tries will find themselves unable to lift it. This particular moonblade gives resistance to fire and a bonus to the user's armor class. So yes. Now notice, it says proficiency type dagger. That is so Zahn can use it because he's a wizard, and wizards can't be proficient with things like swords, but it actually is a long sword. The way that they get around that is if it's equipped, it looks really cool. It actually looks like the blade is made out of blue fire, so their justification for it using a dagger proficiency is it's basically a lightsaber. Oh, and here we go. This is a very important step in our adventure.
Whatever they need.
Yes?
Right as I clicked on her, and he just jumped and yelled, and it startled me too. Like, ah! Okay, she cannot learn sleep because enchantment, of course, is her prohibited school. She's already learned Infra Vision, but look at this. We have a couple new spells. Web. So, Web does exactly what it says. It's kind of like Entangle, with a couple of important differences. One is that Web is weak against fire, so if you cast fire magic into the area of a web spell, it will destroy it. But it will also heavily damage anyone trapped in the webs, which can be very useful. And look at this. See that little question mark? Ta-da! Identify. The most important spell in the game. Boom! So now that we have this, that means that we no longer have to pay 100 gold per item to identify anything that our lore skill cannot successfully identify on its own. She can memorize Identify before we rest, put it into her first level slots, and then boop, she can identify those the same as the priests at the temples would. Okay, well, Again, we don't know what that is. Armor, Potion of Absorption, pretty good. Lasts 2 hours, gives you a bonus to AC versus crushing attacks, and also makes you immune to electricity. Pretty good. Nobody has an open quick slot, so that's going to be one of those. We'll let Khalid hang on to it for us. And let's see, yeah, okay. She cannot learn Charm Person. She cannot learn Sleep. Those are enchantment spells. All the rest of these, she knows. That's probably, well, it's got a different colored gem. That may not be a Ring of Protection. It could be something else. We'll find out.
How may I be of assistance?
All right, well, this is definitely time for a hard save.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Let's get out of here.
It shall be as you wish.
I'm glad that we tackled the gray oozes first, because on the one hand, I would have liked for Minsk to be using his two-handed sword in that fight with Mullahay, but on the other hand, it also means that now we don't have to fight anything on our way out of the cave. We can just leave. Where are we? Could be anywhere.
You have but to ask.
Uh-oh. Enemy sighted. Where? Oh, right there.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
It's an Ankeg. Oh, we need to switch Imoen back to her bow.
What is it this
There we go.
Your point. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
An Ankeg shell.
Yes.
Good stuff.
It shall be as you wish.
So Ankegs are giant burrowing insects. That, of course, is what Jaheira's armor is made out of. Now there's a whole area here to explore, and we will come back and explore it. Here we are. So that's where we came from. And look here. Now that we're here, we can get to the Firewine Bridge because that's adjacent. We won't be going there, though. We need to go to Naskhel first. Phew, all those spells.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
We got almost 1,000 experience points for killing the Ankeg. Nice. Yeah, oh, farmers love a good Ankeg, right? Just popping up out of the ground, eating your firstborn, probably. Do you have any other?
Criminals, Jade's a man so.
Come to turn in a bounty and collect the reward that is duly mine. Which one? What's currently okay. It's the only one is Captain Bragi. Baron Gastkill, we have news for you.
Stand away, citizen.
You've returned. It would seem I was right to trust you. The town thanks you wholeheartedly and is pleased to give you the proper reward. Please take this 900 gold for your efforts. It is a small fortune by anyone's standards. Thank you again.
Ah, and here is why we brought those clues back. We also found this vial of liquid on one of the kobolds in the mines. Might have something to do with the iron.
I'm no master of metals, but you might want to show that to Thunderhammer up in Baragost. He might know a little more.
Yeah, remember the blacksmith?
Again, thank you for all you've done.
Ta-da!
This group shows promise exceptional.
Aha. So, we lost Mullahay's holy symbol. We gave that to him as proof. We lost the letter, but we gained 900 gold and 1,000 experience points. Love to see that. We also, check it out, got a bunch of journal updates. So here we go. Take this to Tyrom Fuiruim. There we go. In Baragost. And there we go. It's just updated all of that. Cool. Okay, let's pop into the shop here.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Indeed, thank you.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I agree. All right, let's offload all of our crap.
Been so intimidating. The iron shortage, so many people.
Okay. Joseph's Greenstone Ring. We need to keep that. Someone's going to want it. Okay, Charm Person and Sleep. We can sell those because she can't learn them anyway. She can't even use them like as a regular item, so best to just turn them into cash. Contaminated iron, contaminated iron. Here we go. Fire agate. Jasper, bluestone necklace. Excellent. Okay. I think we're good at the moment. That'll do us.
You have but to ask.
I am death come for thee. Surrender, and thy passage shall be quicker.
Everybody wants a piece of Gin Eryk. It's like, what? I'm not surrendering to anything.
Struggle if you must, dead one. I do not mind working for my money. Why Nimble has been hired to deal with the likes of you, I'll never know.
No, you won't, because you're about to go down.
Will cut you down to size.
Especially, look, the Omnian soldiers and even Rasad are actually helping us. There we go. And then they all just go back to what they were doing. What?
Such bustle. The cities of Rashomon are empty compared.
Sure. That was the perfect time for that. Oh boy, look at this. Okay, 58 gold, 20 throwing axes. Well, we can sell those anyway. Ooh, a scroll of Find Familiar. Hey! Another magic short sword, a letter, a ring, and another pair of boots. Cool. We've got decent lore. Do we know anything about these? No. What's his letter say? Nimble. The money you've received from Transic should cover your usual fee. Your assignment is a difficult one, but I'm sure that you're up to the task. Haha, if only they had known. There is a group of mercenaries who should be coming through Naskhel in the next few days. They are led by a whelp named Gin Eryk. You are to kill Gin Eryk, and all that travel with him. I warn you, they might not look like much, but they are very dangerous. Good hunting. Tazok. Okay, so Tazok now is on our trail. Now, he doesn't know yet that we have killed Molahay, because that just happened. But he knows that we're causing trouble, and he wants us out of the way. It's okay. Who got the killing blow? Looks like an Omnian soldier. Okay. That sucks, actually, because that means we didn't actually get any experience points for killing him. Which is super rude. But it's nice that we had help, that they like didn't just stand there.
It shall be as you wish.
That's good.
Never had rats.
Oh, actually, here we go. Let's go ahead and learn Find Familiar. Now, what does this spell do? We can summon a familiar to act as an aid and companion. They're typically small creatures. They benefit a wizard, conveying sensory powers to their master, conversing with them, serving as a guard, scout, or spy. You can only have one at a time, and you have no control over what creature answers the summoning, if any come at all. Oh, this spell may only be cast by the protagonist. Unfortunate. Yeah. So, familiars, there's a lot of benefits. But also there are penalties, such as right here. If your familiar dies, you lose 1 point of constitution permanently. Second edition was not forgiving. If you have different alignments, you get different creatures. So, like, since we're neutral good, if we were a wizard, we would be able to summon a pseudo-dragon. You could also summon a ferret, an imp, a rabbit, a dust mephit, which is a type of... not sort of think of it as an imp, except it's not a demon. It's like an elemental spirit. A fairy dragon, a cat, a quasit, so on. There we go. She won't be able to use the spell, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's not what we're in here for. There we go. We're getting ready to rest, and we're probably going to have to rest multiple times to heal everybody. So this way, she can identify some of our stuff. And look here. We now have a 2nd level spell. It's the only one she knows, so we might as well memorize it. How close are we? Oop, looks like Khalid will level up next, followed at a distant second by Minsk. Okay, let's get some sleep, folks.
You were startled out of sleep with
Uh-oh,
chill.
a dream.
The night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you.
What a bizarre thing
With
to
this
say.
thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark.
Oh no.
When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting.
Too bright.
Before you lay the empty mines of Naskhel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you were sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind.
Ooh.
It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you. A dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air. Your heart, its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Oh, so what's happened? Gain special ability, Cure Light Wounds.
How may I be of assistance?
Check it out. So now we can do that twice, because we have been choosing the good path. And that's what happens when you choose the good path. So yeah, if we had been evil, or if we had been doing shitty things during our quest, treating people like crap, you know, then that means that when we had that dream, we would have taken the bone dagger and stabbed Mullahay with it, and we would have gotten a different power. I'll let you all explore that alternate path, perhaps on your own.
What is it this time?
If you play Baldur's Gate for yourself, then be sure to let me know, either here or, you know, over on YouTube in the comments. Or you can tweet at me, DM me there on Twitter, or, you know, respond to one of my tweets.
How may I be of assistance?
I want to hear about it for sure. Tell me about your party. Boom. Tell me about what path you took through the game. And if you're not following in those places, then of course, now's a great time for you to go ahead and do that. Alright, let's see what we've got. Ta-da! Identify. Spell. Boots of Grounding. Talos' gift. Talos is the god of storms and destruction. Untold years ago, the fortress of the Starspire Peninsula was placed under the direct torment of Talos when a favored Storm Herald was murdered there. Storm Heralds are priests of Talos. Talos promised the destruction of the city by earthquakes, its isolation by tidal waves, and the death of its citizens by storms. One pair of these boots was bestowed to ensure that none but a single man would survive to tell the story of his wrath. Later, travelers seeking fortune in the ruined city came upon an aged man maddened by the continuous destruction around him. The boots he wore would carry to many a distant land the legend of a city consumed by a god's rage. 50% electrical resistance. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, how good are they? I mean, like, are they better than other boots? Let's see. We'll give those to Gin Eryk for now, just because, like, he doesn't have anything else in that slot. So any upgrade is better than nothing, right? Let's check these other boots, though. Boots of Avoidance. Hey, senses of the cat. The magic of these boots was specifically designed to detect incoming missiles and aid the wearer in avoiding them. They were originally commissioned by the instructor of an archery academy who had tired of suffering accidents at the hands of his inexperienced students. So, +5 to AC versus missile attacks. Well, we've been hit by a lightning bolt a couple of times. Maybe we'll let Jin keep the boots of grounding. Who should have the bonus to AC versus missile attacks? Imoen and Denahir are not getting shot that much. Wait, Jin did get shot a lot, actually, in the mines. I'm thinking maybe Minsk or Khalid, because they draw a lot of the aggro. Minsk has fewer hit points. Let's give them to him for now. Okay, let's see what this ring is. We got one more identify spell. Ooh, Ring of Holiness. Honorary Ring of Sunni. Rings of this type were given to faithful priests of Sunni who demonstrated actions of astounding integrity and kindness. Can memorize one extra divine spell of each level from 1st to 4th. Awesome. So, she can't use this. But look who can. Jaheira, of course, as a druid. She's a divine caster, not an arcane caster. And our boy... Well, we know who's getting that, right? We're going to give that to him because then immediately... Look at that. An extra slot. So now it doesn't give you an extra 3rd level or 4th level slot until you have access to them normally, but now we have these. So let's see. What would be another good 2nd level spell? Maybe another Hold Person, actually. That's been really useful. 1st level, I think it's probably another Cure Light Wounds. And that way, that will help right away, because then when we rest again, he'll have an additional cure spell already. Okay. We've got 3 more items. Oh, well, technically, we have those. I was going to say we have 3 more items to identify. We'll identify those as well, because they're technically not identified. Alright, we've exhausted our healing and our identification, so... Let's rest again. Let's start with identification. This will be a short sword +1. Yeah, we figured that. Probably the same. Yep. But that's okay. That's great, because look here. Who's dual-wielding short swords? Imoen is dual-wielding short swords. So that magic bonus is not only going to increase her damage when she has to do that, it's also going to go a long way towards fixing the accuracy penalty for dual wielding, which is very high. Do we have any more arrows that we can give? Here we go. Now, we talked about this before. If someone wants to look it up now, where was it that we could get... we need to get a scroll case, a gem sack, a potion bag, and an ammo pouch, if we can. So, there we go. Let's identify this ring. I think this is going to be a ring of Infra Vision. Yep, a Topsider's Crutch. We saw these for sale, remember? So let's see. He's got Infra Vision. Both of them come with it naturally, so it's the 3 of them who don't have it. Who would that be most useful for? She's going to be casting spells, but also, of course, she's got her sling. Probably Minsk, just in case he needs the accuracy for the, you know, for like swinging that two-hander down below ground. We don't need to identify those. We're going to turn those back in as part of a quest. We do need to identify that, so that way it will sell for more. And we can identify her staff as well. Okay, we are out of spells. Let's heal.
You've attacked?
What is it this time?
This might be the last round of healing, maybe.
Servant away.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, that was... Oops. There we go. He's only needs 1 hit point, so that should take care of him. Let's go ahead.
How may I be of assistance? It
This
shall be
group
as you wish.
shows
Never
promise
had
exceptional.
No, sorry.
Boom.
They
Okay.
wish my ear.
See, thou wishest my ear. That's what it should be. Okay, there we go. +1 quarterstaff. We knew that. It looks like we need to buy her some more bullets. We'll identify this, because we're going to sell it. We'll identify these, so that anyone can use them. And there we go. Arrow of Fire +2. This is a magical arrow that will burst into flames as it is fired at an enemy. The effect is similar to an arrow doused in oil and set to flame. So yeah, it's +2 to hit and damage, but also, if they fail a saving throw versus spell, they take 1d6 fire damage as well. Cool. So, we'll hang on to that. That'll be really useful against certain types of enemies. This longsword +1 we're going to sell, and it looks like the golden pantaloons... Oh, that'll be ammo. The golden pantaloons are not getting identified this time. That's fine. Because now we need to move it along, so we are going to... There we go. Put her first level spells back the way that they were.
No less than done.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
Okay. There
What
we
is it
go.
this time? It shall be as you wish. You have
Step
but to
back down
ask.
here. We'll sell
have
that
but to
extra
ask.
stuff. And then we've got some time left to do something
Business has been
fun.
poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Cannot sell the Moonblade. Sell these throwing axes, though. No one's going to use those. Sell these short swords. And here we go. We can sell the long sword +1. That's worth quite a bit. And while we are here with this screen open, we need to buy a two-handed sword for Minsk, which sucks that it costs that much, but that's okay. Eventually we'll find a magic one and then he won't break them anymore. Okay. We've got plenty of arrows. Don't have to buy arrows for her for a long damn time. But we probably should buy some sling bullets just in
Customer's always
case.
right.
Okay, that's all of our crap that we've sold him. All this junk. If we need anything, it'll be there. Okay, let's do... Yeah, we'll do 5. Alright. And he didn't have any great magic items or anything that we needed, so... I think that gets us ready to go.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh, you haven't seen a man about this tall and this wide, have you? That lout?
No, unfortunately. Still haven't seen that guy. Alright, let's do another hard save, I think. It's been a while. Okay, we've still explored all of this. We have several quests remaining. You know, we've got this right here. We definitely have a bunch to do around Baragost, which is where we're headed next. But before we leave the Naskhel area, probably we should search for Captain Broggy, don't you think? Let's see. Okay, fastest way is going to be here. Actually, let's see. Let's find a container somewhere. I don't want to lose this stuff. We don't need to carry it around with us, though. Here we go. This barrel will do. This'll do.
Can I help you? I'll do my best.
Choose your friends wisely. Not all are as trustworthy as Minsk and
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Oh, there was some party banter. Choose your friends wisely. Not all are trustworthy as Minsk and Boo. So, thank you.
For the group.
So who's complimenting us?
less talk, more fight. Bull plate and packing steel.
There we go. Get rid of all this contaminated iron that we don't need right now. Hang on to that. Look how much that weighs. It weighs 100 pounds. Oh, it actually has more information about this. The Ankeg is a burrowing insect-like creature between 10 and 20 feet long, found mainly in forests or choice agricultural lands, so they do bother farmers specifically. They are covered with plates or shells made out of a substance called chitin, which is extremely tough and very light. The size, weight, and strength of the shells make them highly sought after in many situations, including the creation of armor. So keep in mind, we basically skinned this thing. This is the hide of the Ankeg. This is its shell. Alone weighs 100 pounds. But you can make stuff out of it like this. So yeah, and keeping in mind, that's not magical, so it stacks with things like a ring of protection, which she had on earlier. So maybe someone can make something out of that for us. Okay, now we're closer to this side. So yeah, I don't remember. One of you mentioned that in chat last time or the time before, that somebody, I think in Baragost or Naskhel, has the only gem bag or scroll case or whatever it is in the game. If we could get a scroll case, a gem bag, a potion bag, and an ammo pouch or ammo case, that would be really great. If anybody knows where those are, because I don't remember. Okay, we need to finish exploring this area, which we already started. But we also have these two areas that we have not even been to yet. So yeah, I don't know why. Like, you could just buy them in any shop in like later games, in like Baldur's Gate 2 and Icewind Dale 2. So why in this one, including in the enhanced edition, when they had the opportunity to make them more commonplace and make the game a little easier in that respect, I don't know why, but it does make it feel somewhat special. It's kind of like finding a bag of holding. That way, when you come across one, it's like, oh, cool, I got that thing. So let's see. Why don't we start with this one? Because it's the only one over here, and also we started exploring it and didn't get to finish. Whereas these two, we have not even begun to explore them yet. And we will be visiting them for the first time when we go. So yeah, let's check this one out. Okay, came out a ways southwest from where we were before, so that goes back into the mines, of course, which we don't need. No real reason to go back into the mines once you've cleared them. Let's see if there's anything else interesting, because even if there's another Ankeg, so you hear that chittering sound? And you hear sort of a low rumble, that's it digging through the ground. Oh, there we go.
Go for the eyes, boo.
Tells you that they're around. Misk has a new two-handed sword. You're in for it.
Gold plate and fucking steel.
Boom.
How may I be
Two of
I
those
shall
is
attend
almost
to
too
it in
much for
trust.
Minsk to carry. Did we leave something? What else is there? Oh, huh. A pearl. Cool. Well, those sell for a lot, so I'm not mad about that. That would be really funny. To disguise ourselves as an Ankeg. Ooh. Lamalha. You there. Is your name Gin Eryk? Hurry up and answer. Your answer better be the truth, for your life depends on it. Excuse me. Won't you and your little Amazons wander back to wherever you came from? Shall we just be honest? What do you think? Or shall we lie about it? Our life depends on it, but she doesn't say how. Let's just be forthright. Sure, we've taken all comers. Yeah, let's just tell her the truth. That is good. My companions and I have tracked you for many days, and I am to give you a message. You and your friends are to die. Your interference with the Iron Throne may have caused some minor setbacks, but die knowing that your actions were mostly futile. Oh, so there we go. See, like I said, she told us our life depends on our answer, but she didn't say how. Well, now we know. The Iron Throne, huh?
What is it this time?
For the fallen! Potentis.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Oof. Better go ahead and heal Khalid. Let's see. We do have a web spell. Let's see if we can set it behind them and catch them in it. Oof. Oof. Well, she was going way too far away to catch that. Dang. I have to pop some potions. She did big electricity damage.
Yes.
Let's see if a hold person helps here.
Whatever they need.
Good magic missile, Denna here. Let's see if we can finish off this other one here.
How may I be of assistance?
Nature's servant awaits.
Oof.
What is it this time?
Might need to heal. Let's make it quick. Make it quick. Ooh, got that off before the whole person, but then they got us anyway. Dang. Okay. All right. Well, we know they're there now.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
They're like right over here. Okay.
They're called
I'll go ahead and put her armor spell on because it lasts for like 8 hours.
Nature's servant awaits.
And now we know to spread out too.
Assistance.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
What is it this time?
just bless everybody. Yeah, since we had to
I shall attend to it in a trice.
do that anyway, since to fight them anyway and load it. If you want to lie to them, we can. All right. It's not my name. You have the wrong person. You lie. Remember what I told you about lying? You were foolish to even try, as my god Cheroke allows me to see through all falsehoods. You shall now die, Gin Eryk. You will never interfere with the Iron Throne ever again. So there, yeah, it doesn't matter what you say. All right.
You're a queer fellow.
Whatever they need.
Let's take her out.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
You just now, guys? You've been here the whole time.
Yes. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! Rask!
How about no spells for you? There we go. That silent spell comes in clutch. Oh, better slow poison on Minsk here. Okay, let's pile it up. Let's see if we can do a hold person, maybe. Awesome. Okay, good. Khalid got Lamala. Let's go to the next one. That's another one down. Denahir. Oh, Denahir got Telka. Get this one that keeps running around. There we go. Oh, this went much better this time. You can see the little ear icon. They're all silenced. They're deafened. We were outside the silence. That's why we could still cast spells. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. 900 points. Khalid has leveled up. Oh my goodness. Okay, Theka reduced by 1, 13 hit points and +1 lore. You love to see it. Excellent, excellent, good. Let's see. Let's see what they got for us. Ooh, some magic studded leather armor, some magic arrows. We know what those are. +2 flaming arrows. This is very good. Ooh, potion of magic blocking. Oil of fiery burning, 78 gold. Some magical darts. Magical leather armor. Oh my, you spoil us, game. Potion of power. Potion of stone form, 94 gold pieces. Some more plate mail. Another magic longsword. And 67 gold. That is a lot. Whew-wee. Okay, well, let's see. Minsk currently has the plate armor. Both of us are at 1. Let's give this plate armor to Gin Eryk, I think. Let's see here. You can you carry that? Yeah. Oh, that brought him just under what he can carry. Whoo-wee. All right. And man, look at all of this. Look at it all. So oil of fiery burning. It explodes. This is a grenade. You throw this and it deals 5d6 fire damage to everybody. You throw it up to 40 feet and it blows up. The oil of magic blocking. For 5 rounds, you have immunity to all spells of 5th level and below, which is pretty good. Stone form sets your AC to 0. Saving throws go up by +3. Dexterity is reduced by 3, though. So it makes you slower. See here, skin color, stiffness, even the feeling that's received from the body. All stone. So it makes you harder to hurt, but slower. And the Potion of Power. It reduces your Thako, increases your hit points, and gives you bonuses to all of your thief skills. So we'll let Imowen carry that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. We'll have Jaheira carry that extra splint mail because we want to sell that. Whew.
What is it this time? You have
good shit. That calls for another hard save, I think.
You've a task?
Need some more healing, though, too.
Yes?
I tend to default to this in combat because it takes a lot less time to cast that. Oh, actually, I think that we're good. That'll do.
What is it this time?
It goes off way, way faster. Phew-wee. There we go. We were so spoiled by that I'm actually not sure, like, we don't have a lot of weight left. A lot of encumbrance for us to get more treasure. Which, I mean, that's fine. If I have to choose, I would rather have more treasure than I can carry than I would like to have, like, you know, more room to carry things than I have treasure. Sure. Okay, Yeah, there's a lot of this map left, but we may have to go back to Naskhel and save, or like sell a bunch of stuff, and then come back again. Which, as I said, good problem to have, right? Oh, pack of wild dogs. Why do they always attack Jaheira? It's so strange. Even when she's not in front, given the choice between, like, literally everybody, they will go for Jaheira. It's like, she's a druid. So strange. I don't know. Who knows the minds of wild dogs? Well, she's only a half-elf, so you'd think that they would only do it half of the time. Whew. Folks, this has been a good stream. We've made quite a bit of progress, for sure. We've gotten a lot of loot, and, of course, more good treasure, more equipment upgrades means that we can do more stuff, because there are some quests, like, remember Brasilis, the killer, right? Brasilis or Brasilis. We were specifically told not to seek him out at the time that we got the quest, because he was powerful. If I remember correctly, I think he's a medium-level cleric. Wow, Jin. Okay. Suddenly just not doing very well. It's alright. Heal you. Physician, heal thyself. But yeah, that means that quests like that we have kind of left for reasons, we now can go back and think about tackling them. So I think that that's what we'll try to do next time. We're going to wrap this one up here, but I will definitely be back. Not this Saturday, the 23rd. I tweeted about this, but I'll go ahead and remind y'all now that you're, while you're listening. Not next Saturday, but the following Saturday, October the 30th, we will be back with more Baldur's Gate and the continuing adventures of Gin Eryk. So come back then. If you're not already following here on Twitch, please do consider that. It's free. If you want to sub, I certainly wouldn't be upset about that. Narsilicus Harwillager Neen. Come quickly, you are just in time for my experiment. What kind of experiment are you attempting? I know enough about magical experimentation to know I want no part of it. You are on your own, kind sir. I believe I have developed a spell to empathically control any gelatinous creature and bend it to your will. Slimes, jellies, oozes, all of these things that foul the cook's cellar and the adventurer's dungeon can now be controlled and eradicated with an ease and efficacy never before seen in the history of the realms. It takes an entire hour to gain such control, but that time will be minimized with further experimentation, I am sure. In moments, that hour will be up for a small number of mustard jellies that I have released to the nearby woods. We shall soon bear witness to the results of my endeavor. It's like, are you mad, experimenting on creatures and then releasing them into the wild before witnessing the spell's true effect? Or shall we say, fascinating, you must write this spell down for me that my party can make use of it in our adventures. Ask him for the spell. Alright, sure. Right? I mean, because we already fought some oozes. There's going to be more. I have worked years for this, and you seek its benefits in mere seconds? Nay, you not only seek them, you expect them. The spell is mine, and you'll not take it from me. Come, jellies, let us make our mark upon the world. Well, this is a good way to go out. Oh, we don't have another slow poison. Okay.
How may I be of assistance?
That's fine. That's probably... This is so fine. Anyway, so yeah, follow and sub here on Twitch, or if you are, if you're watching on YouTube, then feel free to subscribe there. Certainly won't be upset about that. You can like this video, turn on notifications.
Yes.
if you want to play Baldur's Gate for yourself, just scroll down and in the video description you'll find a link to where you can get the spell. Get the spell, listen at me, trying to do two things at once. Where you can get the game. Goodness me.
Can I help you?
And of course, be sure to follow on Twitch also, or Twitter, because that is where I'll post updates about whatever's going on the channel.
What is it this time?
Oh my goodness. Khalid is going to die. We don't have enough magical weapons, it seems.
I'll need a healer as possible.
Here we go. Let's get some more magic weapons in there.
Let's give them a right.
There we go. No longer poison. Good. See, we just needed more magic weapons. Minsk and Jaheira can't even do anything. We did get 2,000 experience points for killing it, though, which is why it's, say, immune to my damage. Uh-oh.
I'll do my best.
He has slowed. Mustard Jelly is shooting him. He's got aggro. So yeah, social media plug, blah blah blah. Follow in all the places, and I'll see you the Saturday after next. However, you should come by on Monday because Specific Pixel and I will then be beginning our playthrough of the 11th Hour, the sequel to the 7th Guest. And of course on Thursday, I will be back with more Hellgate London. Ooh, what did we get? Ooh, wizard stuff. We love that. Oh, we got some good spells. Got some good stuff. Check it out. Lightning Bolt. That's a good 3rd level spell. And what's this? Well, we'll find out next time because we've got plenty of stuff to identify, and a lot of it is going to be upgrades, I am sure. So, yeah, join me then, and I'll see you when we come back. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.